All right, here we go. Oh, that is spooky. That's real spooky.
It's that time of year. There's just something in the air. Something off.
Ooh.
The kids are trick-or-treating. People are going to costume parties. And you? Well, you're sitting in front of your computer listening to me talk about World of Warcraft.
Because we're losers.
That's scary.
Sure is.
Well, let's at least make the best of it.
Of course.
Never mind the fact that this stuff is all over the internet, and you've probably seen it 1,000 times before. But this is the top 10 spookiest, scariest spooks in World of Warcraft.
Okay. Dude, the music, man, this is intense.
Zombies. Not just any zombies, though. Can you guess this location?
Right behind Moonbrook.
Westfall, and you'd be right. One of the more revolutionary things with the game at the time of its release were day and night cycles.
Amazing.
The World of Warcraft is, well, a world. As described in their 2001 preview of the game, they wanted to make it seem like a world, and one of their main ways of doing that was to change it as time goes on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
As the sun goes down and the skies darken, and the town of Moonbrook will stir something a bit more nefarious than some simple bandits. The vultures that normally reside in the graveyard outside of town take shelter as the undead rise from their graves and search for their next meal.
That's so fucking cool, dude.
This ghoulish transition isn't unique to
that
Moonbrook,
is cool.
However. Located in the Silver Pine Forest, just outside of the Shadowfang Keep dungeon, is the Pyrewood Village. By day, a quiet town of villagers just going about their normal lives.
But at night?
However, as night turns...
Uh-oh. Every son.
That's right. Furries.
What?
If you dare to move forward,
no,
let's move on to number 9.
No, that's terrifying. I'm done. I'm too afraid. I can't watch the rest of this. This is terrifying to me, man. Please no furries. Oh, this is in Deadwind Pass.
At number 9, we have the Noosemen. You can find these guys
doing this today?
around in various zones in the game. In the appropriately named Deadwind Pass, which eventually held the Karazhan raid, and also outside the Scarlet Crusade stronghold in the Tirisfal Glades.
Oh,
you
shit.
find the bodies of non-believers hanging in the trees as a word of warning for those who don't abide by the cult strictures. Rated T for teen, or rather, terrifying.
Terrifying. I feel like that should be higher up.
Will fail.
Ooh.
Your friends will abandon you.
Cthulhu
Death
is close.
is close.
No, that wasn't the voice in your head that you normally hear. That was the voice of the old god Cthulhu.
I hope he shows the
Housed
Ashbringer
in
ones
the
too.
ancient temple of Ankiraj lies the god of madness and chaos.
God, I love his
and
voice,
working
man.
your way through his minions, he'll periodically shit-talk you like a 9-year-old on Xbox Live.
Of course.
Spooking unsuspecting raiders.
You are weak. You are already dead.
That sounds like my
You
raid.
betray your friends.
That actually sounds exactly like my raid.
Boned your mom.
These whispers for a time were implemented into the popular add-on Deadly Boss mods.
Yeah.
If you were attacked while AFK, it would play this line while you're alt-tabbed out in Wowhead or watching pornography. And this caused many players to question their sanity,
shit.
and countless threads were created searching for answers. It was eventually removed from the add-on since it caused such a stir.
That's cool.
The old god isn't the only one with the bants, though.
Yeah, this is it right here.
Ashbringer,
This is the
Alexander
Ashbringer.
Smolgrain, also has a lot to say. His death was marred with betrayal and desecration,
Yeah.
having been stabbed in the back by his own son, with his own weapon even, the Ashbringer.
Fucking
This
ridiculous.
treachery cursed the blade, and Mograine himself was raised from the dead to serve and kill Fazad's undead army.
Sad.
Players can obtain the corrupted Ashbringer in the next Rammus raid,
Yep.
And while equipped, he would periodically hear
getting
whispers from Ogren's lost soul.
Excuse me?
Holy shit. That's so badass, man. That is so badass. Oh, these are like the fucking
It
knoll
puts the
camps, right?
lotion on its skin. It's kind of funny.
Look at
You
that.
murder some bunnies, make some clothing out of their hide, and no
Well,
one
you can
bats an
skill
eye.
you can skin rabbits.
But you make just one knoll tent made out of human skin, and everyone loses their crap.
Holy shit.
That's right. You know all of those knoll camps in the game? Look closely at their tents, and you'll uncover the shocking truth. You ever wonder what happens to the bodies of the low-level humans?
That's
who
true,
fell
there's no
victim to the
skin.
mighty Hogger?
Yeah, look at
Bring
that.
companions, and remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Holy shit. Oh, the Whispers of Tyrannus. Or Tyrannus, I don't know how to say his name. Dude. Oh, dude.
What are you doing, my son?
Succeeding.
Succeeding you, father.
There's still the blood on the ground in the Undercity, where like his throne room was. Damn, this video's hardcore.
Patricide, the killing of one's own father. Preceding the events of World of Warcraft, there's a prince by the name of Arthas Menethil, the son of
prince?
Tyrannus Menethil and heir to the throne.
Yep.
He was an ordained paladin in the Order of the Silver Hand.
Yeah, whatever
and fought
happened
for
with that?
justice and defended the weak. His story, however, was marred with heartbreak, madness, and betrayal.
Yep.
In his youth, he uncovered a plot by the Dreadlord Mal'Ganis to turn the citizens of his hometown Stratholme into undead through the consumption of poisoned foodstuffs. He rushed back to the kingdom to warn them, but it was too late, and the entire city had to be purged. The citizens turned as he warned, and he and his paladins had the grisly task of massacring them. He was driven mad by the ordeal, and in a quest for revenge against Mal'Ganis, he uncovered the runeblade Frostmourne, the weapon of the ruler of all undead, the Lich King. He wielded the cursed blade.
Can I just say that Arthas would have been the best king? He did what needed to be done. He did what he needed to do. Like, Uther and Jaina were too much pussies to understand that Arthas needed to kill those people so they wouldn't kill more people. He was the only person that could make a decision that only a king could make. And Uther and Jaina pussied out, and Arthas would have never had to take up Frostmourne because he would have had the power of his girlfriend and his mentor with him, and he would have never felt compelled to use the sword.
That's kind of true. He's kind of like Ozymandias.
How?
Well, he saved people by killing them.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You talking about Ozymandias like in the story, or Ozymandias in the Watchmen?
Watchmen. Who watches the Watchers? Sometimes you gotta kill people to save people, you know? That's why you shoot criminals, to stop them from killing people.
Well, it's a quarantine. He had to quarantine them. And Arthas did the right thing. And his dad, I can guarantee you, if Arthas came back and told his dad would be like, yeah, I guess you gotta do it, right? Nobody else understood him. Nobody else got it. Arthas was never the bad guy. Even whenever Arthas became the Lich King, he wasn't the bad guy because he held the Scourge back. Arthas only became the bad guy whenever Frostmourne poisoned his mind. So his mind was no longer his own whenever Frostmourne was controlling him, because that's why Mal'Ganis wanted him to pick up the sword. Arthas did nothing wrong. Period.
to aid him in his quest for revenge, and was able to slay the Dreadlord in one-on-one combat. The victory, however, was hollow, as the last of his sanity slipped away, and the cursed sword took hold of him.
Yeah.
Under the influence of Frostmourne and the Lich King, he slayed his companions and returned to the kingdom. The crowd rejoiced its champion as he walked through the halls leading to the throne room,
Couldn't I tell
showering
he has
him
white
with
hair
rose
and a weird
petals
fucking
and
skull
ringing the
sword?
bells in celebration.
Not draw any like confusion?
The cheers of joy and admiration quickly turned to horror as he drove Frostmourne through his own father's heart and unleashed the undead upon his own people. They say the dead don't lie, and vestiges of the past can be found in-game. In the Undercity, if one turns up their ambience to the max and listens very carefully,
you can
in
hear
the
the
bell
voices.
tower, you can still hear the joyous ringing, marking the prince's return.
Yep. So badass.
In the hallway leading up to the throne room lay still the rose petals that once showered the prince.
Wait, I didn't know that part. Damn. What the fuck?
And in the throne room, you can hear the dialogue between Arthas and his father, moments before he ruthlessly murdered him.
God damn. Fuck, man. So serious.
Holy shit!
What?
Look at your fucking screen!
What? Whatever. Okay, alright, guys. Everybody greed. Any greeters, guys? Are there any greeters? You know, I'm an officer, so you have to greed. Everybody greed the BOE, alright?
Well, hold on a second.
Everybody
'cause
greed
I
the
need
BOE.
those.
What?
I need those for my warrior.
Uh-huh.
Loy, need on those for me.
Okay, any greeters? Yeah, greed. Everybody greed. It's gonna be fine, okay? I'm needing. Wait, what the fuck? Everybody's needing. Blue won them.
No, blue.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
fuck.
dude. We got the fucking Edge Masters hand guards. Oh my god. That's
Never
really
gonna give
big,
me
dude.
those.
That's really fucking big. Holy fuck, man. Like, that's... Alright. How much do those sell for now, anyway?
500 gold, man.
Wow. Wow, dude. I wish I had won that then, man. Holy shit. Wait, I got the number 2 roll? Did I really? Shit, I did. I rolled a 78. What a dog shit ass game. I'll have to kick that guy out of the guild. What the fuck, man? Holy fuck. I can't believe we had one of those drop, man. It's insane. What the fuck? Alright, here we go. We'll go back to the video. Sorry, we had a fucking Edge Masters handguards drop. That's not what I expected. Wow. Okay.
The Elwyn Forest,
Yeah.
a place of tranquility, and caves that look like, well hey, they always said that Azeroth was a female titan. Be careful though, this one is infested with critters.
Oh wow, I never
There's
noticed
some
that.
really hard quests in there, so you better wear lots of protection.
Okay.
Anyways, the children of Goldshire.
What is this?
Wandering about the forest, you can find 6 children, and that's Aaron, Cameron, Lisa, Jose, John, and Dana.
Jose.
They seem innocent enough, but looking closely, you'll notice that they walk in the pattern of a pentagram. And, what's more, at 7 a.m. every single day, they'll make their way to this secluded house near Crystal Lake and begin their satanic ritual.
What the
If you
fuck?
turn your sound levels up, you'll hear spooky music, banshee screams, ghoul calls, all manner of demonic noises. Even Cthulhu joins in on the fun.
What?
You will die.
What the fuck?
And just as quick as they came, they disappear and begin the ritual again and again, every day at 7 a.m.
What the fuck? I didn't even know
there
that.
lies more horror in the seemingly innocent zone. After a long day of questing, adventurers can take refuge in the town's inn.
How nice.
Refresh on food, relax by the cozy
How
fire.
nice.
However, for one server in particular, you'll find a completely different experience. In the deepest depths of debauchery lies the Moonguard Goldshire Inn.
Okay, dude.
For those who enter, leave with trauma and
Oh
sticky
my
feet.
god.
What's going on over here?
Do you really want to know?
Good lord.
Oh my.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
Let's just go over here. Truly, one of the most horrifying areas. In
This
the
one should
entire
be number
game.
1.
Nah, you already know what number 1's gonna be.
You might throw me a curveball. Next, Ramos.
The next Ramus raid, home of the Lich Lord, Kel'Thuzad,
There he is.
and all manner of undead, necromancers, and abominations.
Yes.
In the room at the far end of the raid, locked behind an iron gate, lies the most gruesome and grotesque being of them all.
Oh,
waiting.
yeah.
You are too late.
Stitched together from the corpses of women and children lies a creature named Thaddeus, an amalgamation of flesh made to serve the Lich King in death.
Yep.
This malformed atrocity serves as the prison for the souls of the victims of the Scourge, whom can be heard crying for a release into the afterlife.
There's cards.
You know those cries that you
got
hear
Pokemon
throughout the
cards
raid?
in his head? Wait, that's... Dude, that's fucking badass. Why don't they do scary shit like this anymore?
A little known, but dark truth is that they come from the lost souls trapped within Thaddeus. These
Yeah.
wails can be heard throughout the halls of the Ziggurat to horrify invading adventurers.
Casuals couldn't
and
handle
serve
it?
as a
Yeah, it'd
warning
scare the
of
casuals.
fate that they too may meet.
God damn. This is actually really cool.
Next, we have a room that's so dark and so messed up that it was never even meant to be seen by players.
Ooh.
Hidden behind the unreleased Karazhan raid
Yep.
in the Deadwind Pass are the Karazhan crypts.
Yep.
These are locked behind an iron gate, barring players from entry, and only by purposefully dying and spirit resurrecting through the gate could you gain entry.
This is so cool.
Inside lays a huge labyrinth filled with tombs.
I went here for the
bones,
first time on stream. I never went here
grave
back in the day.
and
Ever.
the deafening silence of the dead. A pile of bones marks the site of a cruel execution room. At the entrance of the crypt is a black hole whose bottom can't be seen by the naked eye, and those unlucky enough to fall down, however,
That's the
would
pile
find
of bones.
themselves in a room called the Pit of Criminals.
The Pit of Criminals.
Supposedly, the last guardian, Medivh, would use this well to execute lawbreakers, being forced to jump to their doom where their bodies were left to rot with the bones of those before them.
That's smart.
Nonetheless, this method of execution paled in comparison
This
to
is
the
it here.
room of upside-down sinners.
Yep. This is actually what it's called, too, in the game. Yeah.
Venturing further into the crypts, you'd happen upon a body of water. On the surface, the waters are calm and serene.
Of course.
However, in the depths,
Shit, man. I'm amazed they
the
even
room
put
of
this in the
upside-down
game. Man.
sinners is a second known execution chamber, purposed to end the lives of criminals, trespassers, or anyone deemed to be a sinner in Medivh's twisted madness.
Yeah, so imagine putting this in the game.
Bodies lay there still to this day, and the waters are forever calm and as silent as a grave.
I wonder if they'll ever make content out of that.
The only sound you hear are your own footsteps.
In a way, I kind of hope they
If you turn
don't.
up your ambience enough, you'll hear that of a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
It grows louder and louder, climaxing in a room called the Slough of Despair. Wait, D-I-S... Never mind. But venturing into the heart of the crypts, into the deepest pit, and listening closely. I have a small penis. Well, never mind that. Well, what could possibly top that,
fuck?
you're wondering? What is the most petrifying, heinous, and terrifying thing in World of
What's number
Warcraft?
one? No, no, stop! Get it away! Stop! No! No!
Once upon
No!
a
No!
time, a long time ago, a game was released, an MMORPG based off the Warcraft series called World of Warcraft.
Of
You
course!
could pick 9 different
course.
classes, adventure with your friends,
Wow.
and explore a massive virtual
Hairstyle never
world.
made it in the game.
It took the world by storm.
Okay.
Players were sucked into their addiction and invested thousands and thousands
sure
of
did.
hours into this virtual
Jesus
world.
Christ.
A
Wow.
meaningful and rewarding loot system,
There it
a
is.
thriving
We're
community,
gonna do that.
a fun and chaotic PvP experience,
It sure
a
was.
set of classes that are all unique from each other, and a challenging but rewarding raiding scene. It
Man.
redefined the MMO genre and quickly earned the praise and adoration of players worldwide.
It sure did.
But as time moved on, players watched the game they loved
Stop,
and
stop,
adored
stop. I can't.
slowly being changed.
I
into
can't
take
something
this
else.
anymore.
No, we can't. This is.
Dungeon
Oh!
Finder, Raid
Ah!
Heirloom,
No.
level
No.
boosts, a third furry race.
Ah!
Basic core functions to the MMO genre were deemed by a few to be too time-consuming or annoying, so slowly but surely, Blizzard pandered to this audience, and the game was
God.
changed into a slot machine
Oh,
and a local
heirlooms.
loot casino with aspects of mobile gaming and even a cash shop. The game today holds a meager amount of subscribers compared to its glory days, as players fled in horror of what it's become.
Man. No, man. Okay.
That was awesome.
Farewell for now, mortals. We hope you enjoyed today's video.
God, I love this video.
Jesus.
What a great video. What a great video. I'm gonna link it to you guys, okay? There's the video right there. Wow.